what are we doing, you're asking? So while we're waiting, I'll just show you where we are. We're at Hillgrund's tomb. The reason I put that marker there was just so that, you know, when I drop all my stuff off, I know where to come back, just in case I forget. So that's where we're going today. You know, we unlocked it last week, but we haven't actually gone in and done anything. So this is the new one. So as for the rest of Skyrim, we've pretty much done most of the locations. There's very few locations left. There are a few left. There's probably about possibly 20, because I think the anniversary edition does add a few extra, you know, a few extra locations. It's probably about 20, because I think it goes from about 412 to about, I don't know, something like, where is that? Ah, there. Something, you know, instead of like 412, it's like 450 or something, or 440. So you get some extra places in this. So there's still a few, you know, a couple outstanding. So we've just got to find those. But we're really trying to level up to take on the Ebony Warrior, really, and that kind of round off this particular character in time for Avowed in a week or so. So which will probably, I think it's on comes out on a Tuesday, so we probably won't do it on that day because most people want it to start Saturday. And so we'll probably you know, do it, you know, that week of the 17th of February, so it'll be that weekend. All right, so that's what we're doing, and this of course is our character, you know, ready to pounce at any time. He's always on his, you know, he doesn't need a helmet, by the way, if you're wondering. We don't need that because we've got a perk where we don't need to wear a helmet to get the full benefit of the full outfit, which is great because I don't like anything on my head. It can't show off my lovely mane. Okay, so we're always ready. Horse, you know, I tried to, you know, anybody know where the Dark Brothers Sanctuary is? I think it's Dawnstar now, isn't it? Actually, let's have a look at that, because you know, it's moved, hasn't it? So there's Dawnstar. I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. So I want to know where Shadowmere is. Does Shadowmere, is he, where's Falkreath? Falkreath is over here. So there, yeah, is it because he started there, does that mean he is back there? Because I could get Shadowmere from there, because I don't want this white horse, or unicorn, should I say? So he's either there or he's here, up in the new one. So if anybody knows, you know, please let me know, because and I want him back, of course. So please let me know which one he, you know, after so many days when you've lost him, where he reappears, and then I can go and get him, and we can dump this.
Well met.
Sorry I'm late.
I am late, but I was making a list of spells for your Necro.
Oh right, okay. Oh, well, thanks very much, sir. Ghost, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do if you know, if I go back to Skyrim. So if I don't know, you know, because as soon as we do the level 80 challenge, this character is gonna stop. And
fast travel usually make any horse popping next to you.
Yeah, but I think because I have the unicorn at the moment, I think that's the one that always fast travels with me. But I would like to switch to Shadowmere, because obviously, you know, less able to see, plus he's indestructible, practically. So I'm just not sure whether he's going to be at the new sanctuary, or we pick him up from the old sanctuary. That's the only trouble. I don't know which one he is, because it's, you know, it's been so long since I've done this. So you know, we'll have to do that at some point and get our old horse back, okay? Because, you know, white is okay, but, you know, I'm not Gandalf.
Did the DB quest line to get Shadowmere?
I did. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I did get Shadowmere, because we did have Shadowmere at some point. So I'm pretty sure I did. Fragile where the memory is. Right, so here we are. So, well, I haven't got a sound machine. I forgot what time was. That was time already. So it's time to start then. Howdy, partners!
Shadowmere pops up in the small pond near the old DB lair.
Right, okay. Okay, well, if somebody could remind me to do that at some point, I would love to get him back, because, you know, we are a dark assassin, and this is the voice, you know. So, you know, I might put on that, you know, that face, you know. It's the face of anger due to his, you know, tragic start to the game. Which is pretty sad. So here we are, we're going to go into Hillgrund's tomb, which is, you know, in this area. Okay, so let's see, as a reference point, Valheim Tower. So, you know, if you imagine you're on your way to Overstead, I'll tell you what, very first time I did, you know, I actually went to, you know, Riverwood, did the first dragon, and then we went round to here. I don't think I went round here. I think
this is not the old DB lair.
Yeah, that's not the old one. I think what I did was I came round here and I came up against these guys and I couldn't get past them. I kept dying. So I decided to just run for it. I think I either ran for it or, you know, jumped out of the way or something, and then came round this way. So I think that's what I did on my first time. I came round that way. Because normally, you know, nowadays I tend to go this way. So yeah, and that proved to take a little while to get past this one, because it didn't look as though I could get past it, but there was a way past. Anyway, let's scour on with Hillgrund's tomb. So let's open the tomb. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, I'll do the character voice. I'm still trying to work on getting Skyrim VR working, which I've succeeded in doing the beginning, and it did seem to be working. So I've got a save for that. So therefore I should now be able to put mods in, which is what I'm going to do next. Now I can't do, the only problem is I can't do VR as long as I used to be able to.
Get out of Sneak.
Get out of Sneak.
Kain, you startled me.
Okay.
There's a necromancer around
Thank
here,
you, Ghost.
so watch yourself. Can you help me? He's in the tomb.
And talk, not kill this NPC.
With my dead relatives.
Ah, well, who's in the tomb, Golldir?
Val's Baron. My family has never really seen eye to eye with him, and he has finally gone off the deep end. He's gone in to defile our family tomb by using our ancestors for his filthy dark elf necromancy.
Oh, don't want
My
that.
aunt went in after him, but she hasn't come out yet, and I don't think I can take him by myself.
No, you can't. Well, you let your aunt go in there all by herself?
I'm not proud of it. I'm terrified of that place, and Aunt Agna knows it. My dad locked me in there in a drunken rage when he left us. 3 days in there eating the offerings left for our dead before Aunt Agna found me. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives.
Are you sure? I mean, would you rather stay there? Because you'll probably die due to my wild swings. Well, it looks like he's coming with me then. I don't normally like followers, so don't let me down, Golldir, or get in my way. Don't rush in where fools fear to tread.
Great. I'll unlock the door and meet you inside. Then you can lead the way.
Alright then. You go ahead and do that while I pick this up. Oh dear. No, I did not want him to do that. Salt pile? Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's really laggy at the moment, this game. It's probably the mods I got on. Shut it. Right, I wonder if I could tweak him a little bit. Is there any way I can tweak you? I probably can't,
he does more damage here.
Think Naya did tell him to go ahead.
Tell them to go ahead, okay. It doesn't bother you that we're killing your ancestors, Golldir?
We're not killing them. They were already dead. We're helping them back to Sovngarde.
That's a very good answer. Well done.
Aye.
Aye, 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 Hi. Sorry about that. I know sometimes little things like that can be pleasure. Such a small mind I have. I think you'll probably agree with that one. Right, yeah, was there any switches inside of barrels? I don't know about you, Ghost, but on Oblivion, my god, that was the trickiest puzzle I've ever had to face. So I don't know if you watched it, but my god, you go in there, look for a switch to open a kind of little section of a wall, and there were just barrels everywhere, and the actual switch was inside of a barrel, like an open barrel, and there was a few open barrels there, but it was only when you got like really close and caught went,
if you
oh,
have a
like
few
that you could actually see it.
Potions, you could pickpocket them into his inventory.
That's very good, very good. I'll tell you what, I'll do that one. Now I might have to use my pickpocketing items, which mean I could forget to go back to my normal outfits. So, you know, if I do forget that, please let me know. I can't remember everything, you see. I'm desperately unhappy. Sneaking. I mean, it's not really it. I want nicking, thank you. Lockpicking. I thought I had one that did both. Have I not done something that does both? I normally do one that does both. I may have said that too many times there. So we'll put that on. I'll probably regret that. No, it doesn't let me go into his inventory.
Until next time.
No, it doesn't let me go into his inventory. Okay, remember to go back to your previous outfit. Although that didn't work then for some reason. I seem to have a delay for some reason. So I want the one that, you know. Why have I got all these rings on? I never know. I really wish I hadn't done them now. I think they're called the, you know, the nasty, deadly things. Which one is it? I do seem to have rather a lot on there. I must admit, I just have to trim them down. Where's my ring?
Have a heal other or grand healing spell.
I don't think I've got grand healing, but I have the. Oh, yeah, I may have, I'm not sure. Right, I'm just trying to find out which is the one that, it's not the crafting one, I think it's, I can't remember, oh, the deadly ones, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't matter, be here all day. Right, right, okay, which way are we going? Right, hang on, I don't know which way I'm going. Sorry. I get completely distracted. Right, okay.
Alive.
Yeah, okay, well, let me just check on that then, as soon as you just mentioned it. Right, should be under restoration. I always forget that, you know, because they do it like that, you know, as opposed to the actual, you know, I always forget. I've got heal other, which is 110 points, so I think that's the better one of the two, yeah. So we could do heal other. The trouble is that, you know, so I'll tell you what, I'll favourite that one. I don't really need that one, so let's unfavourite that one. Yeah, and that's for me, isn't it? Heal the caster. Yeah. Okay, right, I'm getting there. Although I've now turned again and forgotten which way. Right, this way. Okay, here we go. Sorry, sluggish start. I should have had a coffee, really. Right, get the dagger out, of course. Somebody could remind me to actually. Hang on, I'm thinking a minute.
A constant heal as long as you cast it.
I mean, normally if I can one hit them before they get to him, we should be okay. Just don't stand in front of me. Right, do a lot of sounds coming from down there. There is a trap here, but we're not going to fall for that. Oh no! Which way? That way? No, it's the other way. Right, that way. There it is. That's exactly where it is. Look at that. Right, this is probably the secret passageway.
Forget type spell.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, I must admit, you know, I think I used to do that a lot with my first and second character, but I haven't really done it much since. because I tend to forget. I get carried away in the battle and never think of it. I won't pick up that one. So I'm very frugal about what I pick up these days, and I will be doing that in the next one, if it ever comes out, of course. So it's just a very light blow is all we need these days. We're on master level as well, so you know it's pretty easy due to the enchanting and smithing that I've done, which is, you know, one of the things that some people never get to do. I've seen many a person play this game and they never bother about those things, to their detriment, because it takes them.
Plans for your Necro to become a Lich?
I'm not sure, really. All she's going to do basically is stand back and watch as the dead destroy them all. So that's basically what we're trying to do with that character. Is a non-fighting character who relies on her raised dead. I thought that would be a pretty chilling exercise in fear and enjoyment. Due to the fact that I do like a little bit more of a challenge in Skyrim.
Then I will stick those spells to the end of the list.
Yeah, so but you know, it depends. You know, if I think of it, I do it. But I don't always think. So usually when I'm like looking through my long list of things I have, you know, sometimes, you know, I might think of it. Sometimes somebody might mention it, and then of course it triggers me to do it. So it all depends what is happening at that precise moment.
Hey, those belong to my family. Fine, take whatever you want, so long as you help me.
You do get some special powers as a Lich.
Look, I'm doing some work for you to help you. I think I'm should have some of the loot. So thank you for your offer. I already took it. So that's the kind of character we are, you know. We're not ruthless. We're not like a Saruman, dare I say their name. He's not around, is he? We gotta watch out. You see, trouble as soon as you have a follower, you know, they become aware sometimes. You know, because, you know, they can't hide themselves, of course. Strange, which is kind of strange considering you can make yourself, you know, why give yourself followers if you can't upgrade them? That's what I say. I could, of course, you know, if there was a smithing bench, I suppose I could have, I could give him a better weapon, but he doesn't seem to be accepting anything at the moment. Okay, so let's see how we get on. Now sometimes I must admit, I do excuse me there. Okay.
No. Aunt Agna. Talos, why didn't I go in with her?
What is... Oh dear.
The door. Gods only know how he's defiling the bodies of my ancestors in there. Agna once told me there is a secret room deeper in, where they buried disgraced members of the family. Maybe that will get us into the main chamber.
I'm guessing that's the main chamber. Right, anyway, where was I? I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, poor Agna. Poor little Agna. I have the lockpick, you don't need it anymore. Oh, I'll have that. But for the rest of it, keep it love, and I'd wrap it in a cloth or something if I was a good person. But I'm kind of neutral. I'm neither one or the other. One hit to hit this guy, one light hit was all it took. How dare he shout at the person that I'm guiding, dumb though he is. Although, you know, who's more dumber? Him or me? This is Dumb and Dumber film all over again. Have you seen Dumb and Dumber, Ghost? Right, it's barred on the other side. That tells me we've got to go somewhere else to find that.
No.
Nope. Okay, well, first of all, we'll find out what you said nope to. Right, hang on. You do get some special powers. Oh, you do get special powers. Okay, there are some mods that boot the follower's sneaking ability. Yeah, I mean, put it this way. I put it this way, Ghost.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah. I've got to the point in Skyrim where I'm frightened to add any mods at all now. Because it's already unstable without me adding any more. So I don't really want to add any more mods. If anything, I'd rather take them out. Because it seems to be causing a problem. Mainly because of my mistakes. Because, well, that's eerie music, isn't it? Mainly because of my mistakes. Because, you know, hit him before he gets up, it still counts as a snake. Only 18 times damage. I know what you're saying. What happened to you, Ray? You were doing tremendous amounts of damage before, now you're doing less. Well, I don't need more now. We have such a powerful weapon, I don't need to. Due to the, you know, enchanting and smithing, vastly overlooked. I see so many people who play this game and they never do those things. Sometimes they might do the odd one, you know, but they never do it again. I did it the first time I got to Riverwood. I went through that tutorial.
Your next triumph will be one triumph kindness.
It could be, you never know. So I was doing that from day one, including picking up the flowers and all the rest of it, because I could. As soon as I found out I could pick up flowers, I thought, well, they're going to be useful for something, because I played Oblivion before that, although I didn't finish it. So I already had my head screwed on. I've been waiting for that game for, you know, a year or so.
There's a pressure plate
around.
around here. I've triggered it before and got pelted with darts.
Thank you very much for helping me out there.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Hello, Jeffrey. Oh, how are you, Jeffrey? Very nice to see you, Jeffrey. By the way, Ghost, very nice to see you. If I wasn't G'd up enough, I should have been a bit more, you know, cheerful about greeting you. so thank you very much, Ghost, for coming as well. I really appreciate it, I really do. I don't know, do I give some people more preferential treatment? Probably don't. It's probably because they know. I probably know what to expect from Ghost, so maybe maybe I ought to praise him a bit more and maybe he'll praise me back. I do get a bit of flack. I mean, probably rightly
With a PC,
so.
you can have up to 250 main mods with over 1,000 inclusions.
Oh yeah, I know. And by the way, I wanted to put on, you know, those big 2,000, 3,000 mods. That was what I wanted to do. Okay, and I wanted either Laurelin or, you know, what's that other one? The one that's kind of a bit darker. Although I'm not really keen on the darkness ones. I don't like ones that turn Skyrim into a dark, dreary, miserable world. I'm not too keen on that. Well, okay, he avoided the first blow, so I did a heavy blow. You there, and you there. Stand back. Don't do that again, otherwise you will surely die. Where was I?
On 2,000 plus mod lists.
Yeah, I wanted to do, you know, what I was going to do, you know, I was thinking of doing Nikoroshi's, to be honest, because his looks great, but you need an extremely powerful PC, because Nikoroshi has the best PC you can possibly get. So he's right up there with the top PCs you'll ever get, so he can handle it probably, because his... My god, it turns it into a most delightful world, and some of those mods that he has on, my god, I'd love to have those. I've got some of those, because some of the ones he has got, I have got on my Xbox. So, you know, he's got a few that I have got, but, you know, a lot of the others I can't, due to, you know, Xbox not being able to go to 5 gig. Or more than that. Another bites the dust. And did you know that the, you know, these Draugr are there to, you know, what? The puzzles are there to not to keep out humans or elves or whatever. They are there to keep the Draugr in. So that's what they're for. So that's what the traps are for us, and to use them against them if you can. I don't like being pounced upon, and I don't like you that close to me. I don't fall down there. And sometimes you get things out of these hanging ones. Right, let's put a torch on. Aha! The skeleton resides behind this. Although, it's not letting me hack through that. Is there an invisible wall there? Or am I dreaming? It looks like there's nothing there. So when they even let me go through, there's a skeleton in there. I'll have to one-sept him. There are 2 spiders. Right, let's have a look, see where we are on the map. No, that's the wrong one. You did the wrong one, didn't you? Right then. So I would say it's that way. As a rough guess. But, you know, sometimes, you know, this does show up quite well. You know, when it doesn't do all this stupid colouring bit, it can look alright, but it is a mess compared to the original. I prefer the original. I might have said that before. Well, I'll get rid of that. Now I could get some souls, of course, but I don't want to fill all my grand ones with rubbishy ones, which I'm normally doing. Not because I enjoy doing it, it's because I just let nature take its course, and then I just pick the best ones of the bunch. So it's basically that, so I don't have to worry too much about it. So I don't know, is that laziness? I mean, I wouldn't say it's laziness, it's more I've always found that system worked. I've always had more than enough to do the things I wanted to do. I always had enough of the grand and best ones to be able to do all my enchanting. I never ran out. So that's why I've never bothered about, you know, just make sure, you know. Ah, come on, dude! Draugr! Wait a minute there. You know, one thing I haven't been doing all this time, and I must admit it's a thing I don't do very often, but the first time I did it I was doing this all the time. I was using the shouts, but I must admit over the years it's got less and less, so it's about time we brought it back. So let's see, I mean, I could bend his will. So it says animals, people and dragons. So I take that is not them. So I'll tell you what, let's disarm this one. Dude! He's too powerful for that, is he? Right, let's try. Oh dear, he's very foolish. Right, I may have to do a slightly stronger blow. Because I went for the shout, to be honest. Never back down. So I made that more difficult than it was. Because I was looking at the timer to see if I could press it again.
She said that the bear would show.
Red bar shrinking.
Red bar shrinking, yeah. Don't worry about it, it's automatically refilling back up. But all I've got to do is press this button here, and it automatically does it without thinking. Okay, and then I just go click click and it's gone. Although let's keep that out. Yeah, just keep out of my way. For your life depends on it. Right, only the best arrows we're picking up. It's got to be in the 20s to be good for enough for me. I might take that one. But we're not taking anything else. Right, let's have a good look around here, make sure I haven't missed anything. I do like to, you know. I'm less worried about it now than I used to. You know, I don't tend to worry too much about what I'm missing. Right, let me just check where we're going. Right, down here, and I presume. Nah. If we got to go here, so we've got to do something So, you know, I used to refer to this a lot when I first played it, but it's got more muddy over the years.
Smith that ebony bow up a bit, and you can get quite a bit of gold if sold.
Yeah, true. I'm not too worried about money either, because, you know, we have, you know, a lot of money. It's got to the stage now where I know how to make a lot of money in this game, because I use the same system as I've always done, which is always sell the jewels apart from the flawless ones. Although I've got more than 3. You only need 3 flawless of the ones that you've got to do for missions, so anything over that I sell. So I sell, you know, all the things I don't need. All the silver stuff I sell because I only need the gold ones, because the gold ones are the best. Right, so let's see, we have a puzzle here. Right, so these are the things that, you know, these are the side of the game that I'm not really good at, puzzles. I managed to do near just about all of these puzzles first time, but over the years, you know, I've got a little bit less good at it. So let me just try and find the beginning of them.
He did tell you what to do.
He did tell you what to do. Okay. So somewhere, you know, there's a switch. So I'm just having a look at all the different ones. So it's like a bear, a dragon.
The bear.
Yeah, a bear, a dragon. What's the other one? Oh, an owl. Oh, I see. So there's an owl there. So are they all just showing you? Yeah. So owl, dragon.
Forget
and
the others.
Bear. So where is
the bear only?
The bear only. Where is the switch? I saw the switch just now. Yeah, I saw the switch. So yeah. Yeah, I was wondering why there was a puzzle.
But we'd better keep going.
Because I saw the switch and I presumed. So I was thinking, you know, maybe I get the things that you had to turn. So that's why I had a look around, because I thought, you know, we had to match those with the pillars you had to turn. But actually, I didn't need to do that. So yeah, there is an odd couple that you don't have to do that. Okay, so let me just finish off my cuppa. Because that is the only thing that keeps me awake. And by Joe, I must start having coffee. But the trouble is, I don't have coffee usually because you didn't stand in my way, by the way. Because you know, I don't want to raise my blood pressure, so I have to keep my blood pressure low due to my heart attack that I had you know, a few years ago now, but I don't know, 18 years ago or something. And you know, I have to keep the blood thin, and I have to keep cholesterol out of my body. So I'm doing that even more now, and I'm even taking something which reduces it. It's supposed to reduce it, so I'm even doing that, so I can live as long as possible for the sake of my kids.
Coffee at your time of after 3 pensim is not good for sleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But if I take one of those night tablets, which I will be doing tonight, because I am getting slightly more sleep, because I'm taking that night tablet on the days where I don't stream the next day. I'm taking the night tablet and I'm going back to taking more of the magnesium, and I'm starting to get some better sleep by doing that. So that is helping. But you know,
I think this door should lead
I won't tell you
to the
what
main
those
burial
are, because you
chamber where
know
Val's is
that's
holed up.
relevant to me.
Let's
and
get
not
in there and
everybody.
put an end to this.
Did I do that one? I must have done that one. I tend to have little time to do upgrades and stuff, sell stuff. So I seem to be doing it less and less as I do this playthrough, because right, this is the main chamber then, where it'll all kick off.
He keeps telling you info.
He keeps telling me info. Sorry. Sorry. Let me. I do.
That dark elf is about to be a dead elf.
Yeah, if only I could tell him to stay there, I'd shut him in if I was in. Sorry about that, I wasn't listening. Yeah, I must admit, I do blab too much and I sometimes miss that information. Yeah, just stay there. No, stay there. Stay there. No, stay there. Quick, let's strike while the iron is hot.
The dead should be made to serve the living, not the other way around.
I'll return my...
I think we sort of... So, we didn't have much trouble there, did we? I thought I'd get in there quick because I know he's hot on the heels. Apparently I can conjure an ancient sorcerer. But I won't be doing that. That's something that Nick would probably help with vows. So there you are. I decided to shut the door on second thoughts. No, okay, right. Okay, I won't bother with that then. Right, you there, Mr. Optional. And you there, Mr. Unoptional.
That's it? That's your best?
Alright, where is he? Well, there he is. Right, stand back, O Welsh one, for he will destroy thee. I said, leave him alone. Don't jump in front of me after I'm swiping. Or siping. Right, where's that? Alright, next. Alright, it's the one over there. Let me choose a better shout. I don't use shouts enough. I'll tell you, if I ever play this game again, which, at the moment, I'm going to definitely do a character where we're going to do some proper shouting and actually use our skills.
Might be a good idea to heal other on him.
Might be a good idea to heal other on him. Okay. Press the wrong button, dude. Oh, I can't, because that's the trouble, see, I can't do the sneak. I can on Xbox. Right, let me do the healing one then. Or I'll get told off by Ghost. Okay. I'll do them a couple of times. Maybe 3 times. A lady. And then I'll also give them some courage as well. Hopefully I've got courage. I haven't got courage. That's probably not a good idea, that drain his strength. What's this one do? Infest the living target with spot. I can't do that kind of stuff.
Illusion courage.
Illusion courage, yeah. Oh, am I not under illusion? Sorry, I do forget sometimes. Courage, there it is, yeah, I usually have. Courage, right, anything else? Let's have a look. Figment, I won't be using these kind of other things, no, I'm not really that kind of person. I'm the complete opposite of a person. Right, we'll have all those. I don't know why. Right, okay, try and listen out if he says something. See, I always generally...
At the end of this fight he gets courage.
He gets courage. That one, done that one. Another black. See, once you get your character quite high, then you don't have to worry because you will get black soul gems. So generally, that's what I do. I'll just accumulate them at the later stages of the game after getting a few myself. It gets to the point where I'm getting so many, from that I don't have to worry about anything else. Because I can kill fairly quickly by then. Stand back!
No sign of it.
It's a good job my blade isn't very long, because otherwise he would surely
Time to end this
completely gutted by my endless blade. I missed that one. Leave him alone, oh wickless one! Leave him alone! Don't enter the fray without me,
Come
you
back here.
fool, for ye shall surely die.
No sign
I'm
of
speaking more like that, I don't know. Right, I've still got that one. Oh, I don't want to, go against what Goat says. Well, that's where we came in. Right, where were we? Sorry, I do blab on a bit. I don't know. When there's not much happening, I tend to, I'll use this as time to just have a little chat. I might do that a bit too much. That's trouble. That's the only downside to that. Thank you. So there could be more to come because Bethesda likes to, let them come at you and little ones at a time. But it's one of the things I like about the Elder Scrolls is the fact it does that. Most games these days, they just, simple thing. You go somewhere, they throw a load of monsters out. Usually too many. Then you go somewhere else, they throw a load out. Bethesda do it different. They give you a chance. They want you to become a hero. They want you to become strong. So they will be a bit more gentle. And I think that's why it's so popular. It's because it does it in a different way than everybody else. It's still throwing enemies at you, but at least it's giving you a chance. Whereas some games, they don't want to give you any chance. Especially Dark Souls, which, does the complete opposite of what a Bethesda game was, where they don't give you any kind of chance. Where literally they strip you of any power you will have or ever have during the entire playthrough. So you're always, even if you've just taken down a boss, you could, move away and 5 minutes later you'd be killed by something smaller than a boss, purely because you're caught out by its speed or whatever. So, and I think that's, so I was watching somebody playing Dark Souls for the first time, never played one, and they were throwing stuff. He was fist punching things, and that's not my idea.
Might want to check your journal to see what to do.
Okay. So I prefer a game that I can enjoy and play, and I feel like I'm progressing and getting more powerful. And when I don't get that, I don't feel so happy about playing it. Right, let me have a check it. The trouble is, I haven't really got a mission for this, have I? So I don't think it's come up. Might come up on here, but I don't think it's actually given me an actual mission here that I can follow. Because it should be, up here. So it's not actually doing it, we're just doing it for him. And he doesn't seem to want to answer me. Where have you got? Oh, there is.
I have things I should see to, but go ahead.
So we've done it now, have we? What will you do now, Golldir?
Whatever
Golldir?
I can to put my
Then talk to him.
back to rest.
I am.
After that, probably just stick around here. Saw some good game on my way here, and I'd like to stay close for a while.
Well done. Well, goodbye then, Golldir. Don't step in front of my blade.
Thanks again for your help.
In fact, for your own safety, I'll put it away. Yeah, you feel a bit better now, don't you? You feel a bit stronger. Before you go, I would just like to give you one last dose. A little bit more courage to sustain you through these hours. I don't normally give stuff away, so we'll use it wisely. Right, so this is the final chamber. This is where it all ends. The coup de grace. Right, is this the way out? I presume that's the way out. We just double check the area, because usually on this big table here is where you'll find the special loot. Could be one of those stones of Benzoriah, or you could get a chest when you go through here as well. Or could be a loading screen, but usually just beyond there's always some kind of loot for you to pick up. There it is. I'll try not to pick up the thing there. They always stick with something like that, and it's cool. Sometimes it's cool object. And of course the big snooky chest. I'll take that one Varlstone, I mean, anything to do with Oblivion is fine by me. Basically. I'll take the illusion one in case I haven't researched that one. But, you know, I usually just pick them up. And then eventually flog it. I'm not saying I'll flog it straight away.
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
And again, as I said, when you get a long way through this game, whether you're a mage or not, although it happens a lot more when you're a mage, they will start saying that all the time about fire. For some reason, it could be that, you know, we're not really a fiery person. We're not even a mage. Yeah, it's really sluggish these days. So I don't know why that happened in Skyrim, but I always found it at the end of my playload. I've done most of the locations that everybody starts saying about fire. You know, if you have a fiery weapon or anything to do with fire, they will mention it, and they seem to be obsessed by it. Well, I pressed a map here there. I thought nothing happened.
You do have the chaos enchantment on your weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, it was something that when I think when I first played it, I didn't actually deconstruct it because
and you do have a torch.
I do have a torch. I didn't deconstruct it because I knew that it would be destroyed, so I never had access to that. So I never did that. It was only years later when I found out, probably about 5 or 6 years later, or maybe longer than that, before I actually heard about that. And so I decided to, I don't think I ever had it on my character, so what I did was I gave Lydia, she was already carrying too much, so she couldn't carry anymore, so I gave her that. I dropped it on the floor, I told her to pick it up, and every time I came back it reproduced another one. So I thought, well, I could get rid of one now. I have 2, and that was the only time I used an exploit, was to do that chaos one. And but some of them you can, you see. So some you can do, and some you can't. So you know, it kind of depends. Because I think there was that double-handed axe, which does the fire damage and traps the soul. Had 2 enchantments on it.
As far as horses go, you
top.
will have to get Ring of Uni before you can get Shadowmere back.
What do you mean by the Ring of Uni? Because I'll tell you what, let's do that now. Although first of all, hang on, let me just check that a minute, Ghost. With my glasses. What, there's a ring on the unicorn? I'll have to get rid of, I'll have to get rid of the unicorn, yeah. So I'm just going to look around the area, see if there's any undiscovered areas. What I was going to do was ride back.
Get rid of Uni.
Yeah, trouble is you can't really get rid of unicorn, can you? Because how do I get rid of it? I'd have to leave it and get on Shadowmere first. So I'll leave him there. Maybe, but I can't tell him to stop following. Right, I'm just going to look around again, because sometimes, you know, as you get further away, another place might come up. So I sometimes go for a little walk. I sometimes do
park
this.
at the stables.
Yeah. Right, let's go to the map then. Let's get rid of that. Let me go to there and see if he's there. I think I did do that after last week's stream, where I thought that'd be an idea just to go there. I don't think he was there. Because he always turns up, you see, and I think that's what puts it off. So I don't know how I'm going to get rid of it, to be honest. Aha! A dragon. Yeah, I mean, if you could kill that horse, that's, you know, save me having to worry about it. Let's bring him down, shall we? See how quickly we can kill this one.
Stable, then come here.
Right, Dragon Ring. There's 2 Dragon Rings. The only trouble is when he's flying around, it's a bit hard to hit him. Now, you can time it pretty well, that's the only trouble. There's always moving. Let me do it so you can see me, that might help. Yeah, it's a bit hard to accurately do it, that's the trouble. Usually he attacks something and you kind of... What is it about the Bethesda games where I can't climb up the slightest rock? I've never been able to sort that out. It does frustrate me, stuff like that in games, when simple stuff that most games have already done and you can't do it. And what I want to know is also, why does the red dot not show up? And why are there so many trees? Well, I can't see where the dragon is. So it does make it difficult to get these dragons, doesn't it? Well, it looks like we've lost him. So let's just see if we can get back to that unicorn. If I remember where it was. Let's go back here a minute. Get on him and then we'll take him to the stable. Right, hang on. Right, come here, Mr. Unicorn. Let's go to the stable. I know, where's the nearest stable?
You put in a greenery mod, so have fun finding your dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I don't know why sometimes some people put tons and tons of trees in their games and they wonder why they can't see anything. I remember putting a grass one in once where it was, you know, quite a lot of grass for quite a considerable distance. The only trouble is, I mean, if I've got to ride it in, I'll tell you what, you know, I've never noticed that they stay there. They will just fast travel with you. But, you know, if I put it in here, although you have to be able to get off it. Oh dear. It's not very good. I'll tell you what, it doesn't do, you know, mounting and unmounting horses very well. I think far superior games for horse riding. Breath of the Wild is absolutely perfect. You've got to, like, you know, train it first. Although there is a good mod for this that does that. Right.
I earlier use a horse/unicorn.
Yeah, so how can I do it so that the horse doesn't follow me? Because I don't think, you know, there isn't that option, is there? Unless you have a... Actually, I wonder if I've got that mod where I can train my horse. I wonder if I've got that
now
one.
You will have to walk to DB.
Oh, I'd have to walk, would I? Right, okay, then let's see how far away it is. Yeah, it's quite a considerable distance, isn't it? Okay, well, let's try it then. Why did I do that? Right, hang on, which way am I going? I want to go all the way down there, don't I? So I want to go. It's kind of like Riverwood way. Hang on, let me make it like that so I can see a bit better. But I would like to get rid of him because I've never been keen on the unicorn. He's too white for my liking. Right, let me orientate myself so I know where I'm going. I've got to kind of head. God, I can't even work out the map today. Yeah, I've got to kind of head towards Riverwood. Yeah, so I could do a shortcut across here.
I know Falkirk has some horse near gate, but not sure if it's called a stable.
Why does my bow keep coming out? Oh, hold on then. Well, the one thing I do on Skyrim now is I go different ways to things. Oh, here we go.